What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to be talking about a community day happening this weekend. Honestly, by the time this video goes up, it'll probably be happening today. So get outside because this is an extremely important community day, and we're going to take a look at why that is today. The community day is August 2025 Community Day ROOKIDEE. It is happening Saturday, August 30th, 2025 from 2 to 5 p.m. local time. ROOKIDEE, the tiny bird Pokemon, will be featured during August Community Day. Everything I just said. The featured Pokemon, of course, is ROOKIDEE. It will be appearing more frequently in the wild, aka it will be the only spawn for 3 hours. And if you're lucky, you might encounter a shiny one, which means this is actually not the debut of shiny ROOKIDEE. However, boosted odds for that shiny, and that's a look. Take a look at the shiny right here. We've got ROOKIDEE and the shiny ROOKIDEE. So it is getting a featured attack as it usually does with any community day. If you evolve Corviknight, which is ROOKIDEE's evolution, between the beginning of the event and the end of the day, or like 10 p.m. your time, you will get a Corviknight that knows the charged attack Air Cutter. So this is the community day move. It already did have a legacy move in the past, which was Iron Head, but now it is getting access to Air Cutter. And we're going to take a look at why Air Cutter is important today. So Air Cutter, as you can see from the top there, is a 35 energy move, and previously Corviknight really struggled from having any pacing because for one, Sand Attack just doesn't do any damage. Yes, it charges pretty quickly, but getting to those charge moves was painfully slow, and they just weren't enough to one-shot any Pokemon because Corviknight is a rather bulky Pokemon in itself. So it ended up feeling really underwhelming. You were just pacing slow. You needed 2 moves to take out. But now with Air Cutter, you have the chance to boost your attack, a 30% chance, and it is a really cheap charge move, only 35 energy, which means it's only going to take 9 sand attacks to get to, which is absolutely huge. And it also makes it play more like a flyer, because previously with sand attack and sky attack, you were losing to things like Primeape in the one shield scenario, Pangoro, just fighters, things that you didn't want to lose to as a flyer. So definitely going to be nice here. The recommended moveset on PvPoke is Payback for coverage, and we're going to take a look at why Air Cutter and Payback is likely the way to go for this Pokemon. So if we look at the sims right here, what I have simmed is Corviknight, the rank 1, against everything in the Great League with a bunch of different movesets. So right at the top, we've got Sand Attack, Air Cutter, and Payback. Right below that is Sand Attack, Air Cutter, and Iron Head. Right below that is Sand Attack, Air Cutter, and Sky Attack. Below that is Sand Attack, Iron Head, Payback. Below that is Sand Attack, Sky Attack, Payback. And last but not least is Sand Attack, Iron Head, Sky Attack. So a lot of attacks there, but basically the record on the right and the average is what we're going to focus on. So the best record is, of course, the Sand Attack, Air Cutter, Payback, which is why it's the recommended moveset. It also has the highest average. So definitely the one you will probably want to focus on, definitely the moveset you probably want to go for when you do end up building this Pokemon. That said, it looks like both Air Cutter, Iron Head, and Air Cutter, Sky Attack are viable options as well. The others I wouldn't really recommend because they have a below average rating. However, if we do take a look at it with the recommended moveset of Sand Attack, Air Cutter, and Payback, you're going to see the record of 32 and 24 against the Open Great League with an average of 528, and now this makes it an incredibly strong Pokemon. That isn't just because of this moveset. Obviously, the moveset is a nice change for this Pokemon. It's definitely going to make it better. That said, it really comes down to Corviknight's typing. Being a Steel Flyer, only having 2 weaknesses in Fire and Electric, really makes this Pokemon shine. And if you'll notice, its 2 weaknesses take super effective damage from its fast move. So that is really important coverage for this Pokemon. It also charges energy super quickly, so you can get to these Air Cutters or Paybacks, and now you really truly have a bait move. So you can either full send the Payback, or you can bait an Air Cutter, potentially boost your attack, and then land a boosted Payback, which is why this thing sims so well in the one shield scenario. So now we're just going to take a look at it, where it stands in the Great League for the next season, and that's right, it is at rank number 1. If you want the rank 1 IVs, take a look over on the right. It is a 0, 13, 14. That is what you're aiming for this community day. If you can find a 0, 13, 14 Rookidee that evolves under the 1500 CP limit to Corviknight, then this is definitely the way to go, because this is the rank 1 Pokemon next season. Definitely a community day you don't want to miss. It's also eligible in the Ultra League, and it's even bulkier in the Ultra League. Yes, it does require XL candy, but we'll get to that in a second. This Pokemon, of course, in the Ultra League also wants good PvP IVs, and the best PvP IVs for the Ultra League are actually a 0, 15, 15. So 0, 15, 15 is another one you want to go for. Potentially you want to grab as many Rookidees as you can with good PvP IVs, because you never know which movesets are going to be good in limited metas. But if you need to at least grab 2, one for the Great League and one for the Ultra League if you play both, because it is going to be an extremely dominant Pokemon, rank 1 in both leagues. And then finally, we're going to take a look at the event bonuses. Among the event bonuses, we have a quarter egg hatch distance when eggs are placed in an incubator during the event period. We also have 2 times candy for catching Pokemon, which is always a nice bonus. We also have 2 times chance for trainers level 31 and up to receive Candy XL from catching Pokemon. So definitely focus on grinding these catches, because Candy and Candy XL are huge. Also, you can Mega Evolve a flying type Pokemon, and that will increase your chance of receiving those XL candies, which is extremely important. And if you want, you can also save all of these catches for the first Sunday of next season, because not only do we get guaranteed XL candy for trades next season, on Sundays we get guaranteed +2 Candy XL for trades. So you can really easily rack up these XL candy if you'd like. Lore modules as well as incense will last for 3 hours during the event as well. And there's a couple other bonuses. Take a few snapshots during community day for a surprise, aka a Rookidee. 1 additional special trade can be made for a maximum of 3 for the day, and trades will require 50% less Stardust. However, I would recommend holding on to those trades. That said, that's going to be it for me from this video. Definitely a community day you want to grind. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, peace.